Hi, I'm Angela. Today I want to share with you a bag that I made. I'm really into bags because they're fast and easy and you don't have to fit them. So this is a nail bag. It has a zipper that closes it, and I use this for travel. So inside you can fit your nail polish. I did some decorative stitching, and I used vinyl so I could put my cotton balls, my nail files, whatever I need for getting my nails done. So I'm going to show you some fun things for this. The pattern is on the website, so I just want to show you a couple of the parts that are really important and could be a little challenging. So here are my supplies: fusible interfacing, 2 pieces of fabric. We've got some vinyl, which is really fun to sew with. It's actually not as tricky as you think. A 1/4 inch wide elastic, and you'll see the whole list, but let me just show you how they relate. So inside here, I have 2 zippers sewn to the vinyl. And the tricky part here is to know when to top stitch to the bottom layer and when not to, which I will show you. And then this area here has a piece of elastic rubbed through it, some stitching that will gather, and that will be stitched on right there. Okay, and this is the fun part. So here's a little bling that I added, and this section will go on the outside. That's what relates to this section here. So let me show you how to do this bling if you haven't seen it yet. First, I go to my cutting machine. I've already installed Sister on there. So all I have to do, I've scanned in my mat. I can see the dark color of the mat. I know that where Sister is, I've already tested, so I know that it cuts without ruining the mat. And I'm just going to hit start. Actually, no, first I'm going to hit cut. And there, now you can see the Sister show up on the screen. It's exactly what I want, and it's going to cut. While that's doing that, I want to show you this is what comes out. All the little dots are already cut out. I have some rhinestones in here. These are the kind that you can iron on. You just use your brush to brush around, and they fill in the holes. The Sister I already have finished, so what I have here is clear paper. It's kind of like vinyl as well. I've cut it a little larger than the Sister. Let me get the extra rhinestones out of the way. And just lay that on top of the rhinestones. So you can see, if you look closely, all of the rhinestones have filled in to all of the holes that have been cut. Double check that everything is sticking to this tacky see-through paper. It looks good, and then slowly lift it up. And if you see any of the rhinestones not come up, go ahead and just put your paper right back down and push it in place. This is so much easier than taking one rhinestone at a time, trying to hope that everything looks okay. So there is my Sister. And all I'm going to do, the tricky part here is this is the piece of fabric, like I mentioned, that goes at the bottom of the bag. So you're going to have to position this. You don't want it on the center bottom, because when the bag is closed, you won't be able to see it. So you want it closer to the upper edge. And what I have here, fusible interfacing on the back of this to stabilize it, and I've already pressed the seam allowance under. So the last thing you need to do, and if you want to use a ruler, go ahead. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to eye it. And if my Sister doesn't like it, I'll give it to my other Sister. So I'm just going to set that on here. Looks pretty good. I like the placement. If you don't like the placement, just move it around a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. This is already finished. So if you pull back that paper, you can see the dots come right out. And that's how we came up with the Sister. Isn't that so much easier than cutting those out? And that's what we came up with here. I just stuck that paper down. And now let's go attach it to the fabric. This is very simple to do. All you have to do is hold your iron in place. You might want to use a pressing cloth. I'm not going to use that here because I want you to see what I'm doing. But just hold it in place for about 45 seconds. Lift up. You'll see in a moment why you want to use a pressing cloth, but see the lines from the iron? That's what you want to make sure doesn't happen to your fabric, but I just want you to be able to see this. All right, and I'm going to let that cool. And while that's cooling, let's go sew some zippers in. At first, all we're going to use is a zipper foot. So you have to imagine one zipper is in here and one zipper is in here. So let's just start with the short piece that's at the top. Open your zipper up because you need to get that head out of the way. And fold the vinyl both sides are right sides. So just fold the vinyl so the edge of the vinyl is lining up. And I'm gonna just use the zipper foot for this part. Let me point this out real quick. This foot will also work. This is just a plastic foot that really helps to go over vinyl, but for this part, because the zipper tape's on the bottom, it doesn't matter so much. And I really want to get a little bit closer to the zipper teeth. So I'm going to go down a little ways. I'm using a contrasting thread, so if you want to see what I'm doing, you can. Zip that up. Notice that I'm not using pins because pins and vinyl don't like each other. If you stitch through this vinyl and make a mistake, just cut a new piece. It's not very expensive. It comes in a very wide piece because the holes will be permanent. So this piece is almost finished. It's attached. Now let's take this side. Let me flip the zip around so you don't get lost here. Again, we're going to flip it to the wrong side, and I'm going to start stitching from the other side of the zipper. You don't have to, but that's just easiest for me. Go around the base of the zipper, get up to the other side, making sure that the vinyl isn't sliding out there, and lift up on the presser foot and slide the zipper top past the foot. There you go. Why do I do that? Because otherwise you'll end up with squiggly lines. You want your stitch to be straight, and it's really difficult to get around the top of the zipper. All right, so that looks pretty good. So let me just show you one thing on here. When we're attaching this to the bag, one part of this needs to be top stitched because we have to reach our hand in, and one side needs to be attached to the bag. So this part here, if we top stitch while it's on the bag, we can't get our hand in it. So I'm going to reach back over here. Now I'm going to switch feet. And this foot will help to just glide right over this vinyl. I'm going to put the needle in the far left position. Open the zipper foot up. And I'm just going to top stitch right along the edge of that vinyl. I don't know about you, but for years I would look at vinyl and say, gosh, I wish I could make some of these bags, but I was always so petrified to work with it. It is so simple to stitch with if you have the right tools. The right foot. I'm using a number 14 denim G needle. There we go. And my needle is in the far right position, not left. I guess righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, I gotta just know which way I'm going. So I moved the needle to the far right so it'd be closer to the teeth. So this part is top stitch. Why would I do that? Because now, see how it holds it down? Otherwise it flips up. So now let's go to the bag. And now I am going to put the needle to the far left position. And we're going to actually stitch this section right to the bag. And I don't even need to move the zipper head out of the way. So in case you can't see, I'm lining up the edge of the vinyl with the bag. Now what happens if it extends too far? It doesn't matter. When we're finished, we're gonna trim all the edges so they all match. So don't stress about it. All right, so here is this section. If I open this up, I could technically reach my hand in there. And just like the other bag, let's go back up here and I'll show you. So this section here, this zipper is going to go in, and you're going to have one more piece of vinyl below that. And then that will match up with what you have here. So now don't be afraid to stitch with the vinyl. And here is our sister. Let's see what this ended up looking like. So let's pull that back. And that looks great. That's how simple it is to make the bag. Don't forget to go to the website for the full pattern.